What is going on, everybody? We are back after a little Christmas holiday break. Hope everybody had an amazing holidays. Kwanzaa, Christmas. I don't know if Hanukkah's still going on. Whatever it is you celebrated, I hope it was awesome. You spent time with family, friends, or whatever you did to make you happy during this holiday season. We're back at it. Can't remember what I did last time when I was streaming, what we were working on before, but I know what we are going to continue, so we're going to walk around the map, because I have done some work off stream significantly on the map. We got a lot done these past couple weeks. Doug, good to see you. Welcome. We're gonna go ahead. I got a brand new camera too, graciously gifted by Santa Claus. So hopefully the quality on both my stream and my camera looks phenomenal for you guys, hopefully. So let's go ahead and jump into the game. We'll show you guys what we got so far. Probably about to die right now, unless my God mode is still on. Oh, we still got God mode. Okay, perfect. Okay, so this, if you guys don't know, I am making a custom zombies map modeled after BioShock Infinite. You can see I actually have a working skyhook right now. We're actually going to have a skyhook system, a rail system. We got the perks, all the perk models done. The only thing I have to change now is the bottle that you actually drink. I want it to match the actual game itself, or the actual bottle that you pick up. But you see it also has the matching icon, so that was quick revive. You see the zombie models right there. They're all in like the old-timey days. From Shadows of Evil, I figured that these model packs match the best. But if you have seen the stream consistently, you've seen this run many, many, many times already. So we're just going to make our way through. Play around the map, we'll walk around, and then we'll look over the area that we're going to be working on today at least. So right here, I still got to come back and re-edit the church and the lighthouse. I think this room is a little bit boring. We need to do a little bit more to it. Crack this open. You see, we actually got the perk models directly from a viewer of ours. A very good guy named Ash. He's always in the stream, so hopefully he'll venture us a greeting, and we can thank him for these amazing models. He's also hooked me up with the skyhook. In addition to my partner in the last contest for Noah J, exported the models for me to put into the game. So I'm very grateful for them and their work. Let's go ahead and keep moving. That guy literally died before I even got to him. Still have a lot of work to do inside of, well, maybe not a lot of work. Still have some work to do inside of this church. And I tried to model this as close to the BioShock Infinite game as possible. Go ahead and accept the baptism. You can see we have like the welcome church area, or like the garden when they actually spawn back in. We have our actual statues from the game of Jefferson, Washington, and Franklin. It's kind of like the first little area. We're gonna make our way. We got another perk right here. Stamina up if you didn't hear the music. Yeah, I think this is coming along pretty good. The zombies can jump up and down, and vice versa. We can also jump down. So we'll make our way up through to the next area. Continue through the garden. And then we're going to make our way into Eden Square. Give you guys a little box weapons if you want to see. Those of you who haven't seen this before. I don't really want that. Yeah, I can't remember if I ended this last stream, if we were still working in the garden, or if we were working on the bridge. But we're going to go ahead and open here. And now we have the actual bridge connecting. The giant skyhook system with the train cars that are all broken up. We got some buildings done. Our way through. This was like the hot dog stand that was in the game. And then those buildings you see over there was the last thing I was working on off stream. We got like this courthouse, bell tower. Another weapon to buy on the wall. Guess I can go ahead and do that. Actually got that giant poster from the game. right there. I can't go that way, otherwise I'll die. But we're going to be in this stream working on these side buildings right here. Finishing up that whole side. And then we're going to have a giant Comstock statue that sits right here. We got another shield part. Now, I have these perk machines here, but they're not going to be here forever. They're just, like, sitting. But you can see the actual perk machines are modeled after the vigors you get in the game. This one's Electric Cherry, modeled after the Crow one. We got PhD for Shock Jockey, if I remember correctly. You can see this is Speed Cola. It's not really complete yet. Mule Kick. Speed Cola. I think I'm missing one more. I think it's in here. I put it inside of Hudson's. See this little shop? This was a nightmare to make, I'm not gonna lie. It took me almost all day. And inside of here, got a little music Easter egg buddy. Modeled after the Songbird. He's a little teddy bear. And then finally Jug, our last perk. Yep, so this is modeled after the Hudsons, where those guys were getting their shoes cleaned. We got another box location in here. A Juggernaut poster to give you, like, a hint that that's the perk that you have as well. Despite the fact that it'll say pick up Juggernaut. And yeah, I think we're making pretty good progress on this. I think I'm going a little bit too slow. I would like to speed it up a little bit. But I'm very detail-oriented, and I want to make it just right. Especially because I'm doing this all by scratch. And then I'll show you guys the camo. I actually changed it from gold. It's now going to be this one. I think it's called Empire. Because I thought it matched the theme a lot better than gold. Once I get in, it's a little dark. Once I get in the light, I'll show you a little better. Go ahead and build the shield so you guys can see the working shield. There's your shield bar and health bar. Now, this is what we got. Thinking it's going really, really well. Yeah, we have the actual skyhook. So let's go ahead and we'll flip a couple rounds. We'll play a little while. I'll look for any issues I gotta fix. And then we'll jump into Radiant and get to work. And actually, there was a sale on Steam. So now I have BioShock, actually all the BioShock games, all the DLCs, everything for like 12 bucks. But now I can actually model it a lot more accurately rather than me looking on YouTube videos of people playing the game. So that's a good thing. Yeah, you can see I actually finished 3 of those buildings in the back. And I just got to finish up 3 more, which hopefully we can do during this stream. And then we'll start working on the next set of buildings, which is going to go across there, which lead us to this walkway up further out of Eden Square. You can see this weapon is still a 1-hit. I think it got up to 1 hit up until round 10 before I had to pack-a-punch it. And yes, you can pack-a-punch the skyhook. Machine. Nobody wants this. We get the skyhook model. The skybox model pretty good. It's actually lighting the map. I only have a couple other little lights around and probes. Everything else in here is looking pretty good. See the rail system. I actually got to get these because I want these trains right here to move on a loop. But I'm still working on writing the program for that. So they'll start down there, there'll be something covering it so it's not the edge. And then the trains will just move across, up over to the next building, hide, wait a couple seconds, then they'll start again. And these trains will just keep looping over and over and over, round and around they go. I'd say in total, we're about a quarter of the way done with the map. And then I know I started in the town square, but I'm actually going to show you guys the lighthouse, if you all haven't seen it. We still need to go back and finish the lighthouse itself. So this is where the actual spawn is going to be. Players will spawn here, make their way up through the lighthouse. Get this first one done. I still need to come back. I want to add like a trim on the ceiling, maybe change the color of some of these textures. I think this room is okay. No major red flags or issues. I definitely want to change the textures on these floorboards right here. And then the lighthouse. There's this whole like animation and sequence that I already did through. But that's all right here. Then we'll head back into the welcome church. Whoa, I went a little too fast there. Make our way down. This is actually the elevator signs in the game. They make their way down. These players are locked in. They're lowered. They see all this, the clockwork, the gear work going, the sparks. They hear the music of the never-ending circle, the infinite loop. I forget what the song's called. That's playing the whole time. And then into the first area, which is where we started. We got another little songbird boy right here looking thick. Now you're not going to start with the skyhook. I just wanted to start it because I'm testing with it. Because it's going to be a requirement for you to use the tram system. Because you are going to be able to zip line all around the city. And here's like where you would pick it up, just a prefab of it. This will probably be somewhere in the city near one of the first tram systems. So far, so good. So I haven't pack-a-punched the M16 yet. I'm gonna go pack-a-punch that. See if we can end this dog round. I also want to change those icons, make them more theme related. All the pop-ups for max ammos, the death machines, insta kills, all those emblems that pop up, we're gonna be changing. Go ahead and tap this. And this pack-a-punch is actually going to be inside of Rapture, because Rapture will be in this map. There'll be a whole Easter egg to get to it, in which you can pack-a-punch your gun. Now, I will say, this is taking me a pretty good amount of time. And I did take like a week and a half off from streaming for the holidays. But hopefully we can get back on the horse. I have a lot more free time for the next month. So hopefully I can get a lot more done. You can see that this map is by far not a tiny map. It's a good shot of the camo. I think this was a good choice for the camo, too. Yep, we're going to be changing that emblem as well. It's not going to be that emblem. The original HUD on this was made by Madgaz. Shout out to him. And then I just edited it. Maybe a little music Easter egg buddy. Yep, not seeing any major issues, which is good. So I think what I'm going to do now is go ahead and end this. And we're going to get to work in Radiant. We're going to finishing up those 3 buildings right over there. Back open Radiant. After the chit chat, it's time to get back to work. Can add a side Easter egg to get the Cold War ray gun. The Cold War ray gun. Is that a special ray gun, or was that just a regular ray gun? To be honest with you, I haven't played Cold War in God knows how long. Alright, so let's go ahead and... Where am I? I gotta find this prefab. So what we're gonna do is this building right here. I have a picture in-game of what we're gonna be modeling in it. So these giant 3 blocks you see right here that have like no texture, they're just blocked out, is gonna be modeled after these 3 right here. That's what we're going for. We're gonna do our best to mimic it. I think I did a pretty decent job modeling these 3 off of what we have right here. I can just get my mouse to move just right. So you see these 3 buildings right here. This is what I was modeling last night. So, a little bit of work, nothing too stressful. But we're going to be working on this one right here. I can just switch back to the next one. So yeah, these 3 right there. So let's get to it. Need to start off with the roof. I guess I could start off with the lower section. Oh, it's just a regular ray gun? We'll see. We'll see. I still gotta change the power-up icons that you recommended to purple. I thought that was a really good idea. Still gotta do that. Alright, let's go ahead. That's a good height. Oh my god, I keep fat fingering shit. I wanna hide this. Here we go. Go ahead and switch this to wood. I kind of want that dark, like, old, crappy wood. That's a good one. On. Yo. Need my picture. Where are you? There we go. Like a main door. Like a white. Wood. I think I can move it over. It's good, it's good, it's good. Let's just go ahead. Get rid of these. They were good placeholders. Put our little concrete. Yeah. Slide it over. Center it. Close as possible. Bing bada boom. Like, it looks like there's steps going up to it. Gonna have to make some steps going up to it. And then we'll put some shit in the windows and add some gold trim around these banisters. I like overrun. Okay. Boom skis. Now, this will be in the distance, so I don't have to go too hard with the details, but they're going to be able to see it from here. Or from here. Definitely want to make it look pretty decent. I can dig it. Uh, it's cake. Piece of cake. All right. There's like a gold trim that goes above the. Not good. Gold. Definitely put some curtains in these windows. We'll do. Bing bada boom. Players through. You can see the other side, so I definitely need to put a wall down. At least lower this. Let's see what happens when I lower this. Oh, we don't want to lower it. Okay. Copy this. Perfect. No lights bleeding through the windows. Good. Now, need to work our way up the second part. Good.
For the record, I'm done trying to make y'all comfortable. For the record, you ain't trying to grow, then it's done for you. For the record, lab on me going all the way.
There's like, how many windows? 1, 2, like 6 windows that are right there. We need to turn this into a white brick texture. Find a good, like, dirty, grungy one. Yeah. Ooh, that might be it. Okay. Let them take advantage. I was wildin' on record, off record deals. Tell them talk to Colin for the quote. On record, off record. I still want the all I'm on.
Running through it with the young influence. Had a lesson presence. Also coming to it. I've been giving yeses when I shouldn't do it. I complete objective, but the moves elusive. And I'm barely moving, but I'm still gon' boost them. I can't work on winnings when I know you're losing. So I with the winners and they throw the deuces. Guess I have to pivot, shooting the bazookas for the facts. I need racks, paper cash, bucket tax. That's a joke. Tell them laugh. Uncle Sam, fuck out the bag. Brody plot, we get a whack. Contract, give me the max. I got lab on my back. You ain't that, then it's raps. Whoa. For the record, I'm done trying to make y'all comfortable. For the record, you ain't trying to grow, then it's done for you. For the record, lab on me going all the way. For the record, ain't trying to.
1 second, I need to put light on.
For the record, yeah. For the record.
Yeah. Okie dokie.
We both said some awful words, and I know that we both got hurt. But I wanna be with you. I wanna be with you. We can't let this slip away. You know that I want you to stay.
Cake, piece of cake. All right. We need to get windows in now. Eh, 1.5. Why does it always go to 6 each time? Even 3. Right, so got an even 6 windows. Then to hide the concrete behind it, or the bricks, just put curtains. Super simple. Did I spell wrong? Yeah, I did. Can't spell it again. Hide. Make them like 1.5. Definitely need to move it out. How that looks from a distance. Pretty good. Pretty good. Alright, so. Now we need to get the top part. And we're gonna add a decal on there that makes it look all grungy and dirty. Editing my picture. Okay. Now that is symmetry. Alright, so... Pretty good, pretty good. We went from a block like this to that. Pretty good. Now we need to dirty it up. Brick texture. There we go. There's that grunge look of Call of Duty. Sensational. The texture's naturalized. Boom. Bada bing. Sick. Alright, so this is what we were working on. And this is what we replicated it from. All freehand. Just this model. For that. I think it's a pretty decent copy. It's not perfect by any means, but pretty decent. Alright, so we got two more. Two more to go. And then we start working on the lower part, the bricked up section. Which is the, like, floating part. And then at some point, I need to make the thrusters that keep the city floating up. Those, like, machines that are underneath it. They're gonna go way down there. They're also gonna be under here as well. Under all the buildings. Just so that there's logic as to what is keeping these buildings floating. Some level of continuity in the story. Okay, so. Here is my musica. Alright. Alright. I were a building, where would I be? Alright, so we definitely have to do this one. That's a red brick with this top on it. I could essentially just take this top and just expand it. Actually, I could just take this entire top section and just expand it. And what it looks like is you just take all of these, this, put it over here. There's all right, so there's 6 windows per level. So I would just need to double these up, I guess. Yeah, we'll just double those up straight there. Alex, what's going on, dog? Welcome, welcome. How have you been? How was your holidays, your Christmas, Kwanzaa, Hanukkah, whatever the hell you celebrate? Hope it was amazing, whatever it was. A bigger version of Darius would be fire. Tell you what, good sir. I got a whole BioShock map, which is gonna be even bigger. We already got this, like, welcome church area. Merry Christmas, good sir. We already got this welcome area done. I'm doing well. I had an amazing holiday. An amazing holiday. Good like week or 2 weeks off from streaming and everything. Went out and got to explore my beautiful town. And thankfully, it hasn't been too cold. But yeah, so bigger than Darius. Let me show you something. We got this giant garden area. Right. Go through. Little walkway. Good. Cool. Make our way into this little path. Into the city. Where we have the tram system. This little bridge. Right. We go across. It's gonna be a giant Comstock statue right there. We got the buildings on the side, which we're working on right now as we speak. Right? We got our actual custom perk machines done. So they model the actual vigors from BioShock. This one's PhD. This one's Electric Cherry. Speed Cola's not done yet. This is Empty Box. The tentacle one has Mule Kick. I figured that's fitting with all the tentacles. Right? Then we got the Hudson shop. You go inside of Hudson's. We got a little toy Easter egg for the bear. We got our Juggernog machine, models after, I think it's the Devil's Kiss, I think in the game it's called. Little box area. Right. We're only about a quarter of the way done with this town. You're going to make your way up through. You still need to build the whole sky system. And then when I get a break, I'll walk through the rest of the map, because this is only one area. And then we have the lighthouse, the inside of this church area, which is somewhere else in the game. But yeah, this is actually pretty decent. So hopefully this satisfies your desire for a huge map. I love, this is beautiful, man. Nice shirt. I love burgundy and maroon is my favorite color. Oh, thank you. Alright, so let's continue making this here building. And then once I'm done with this one, I'll take a pause. And then I'll show the rest of the map off. Once I'm done with this building right here. Then we just have one more to finish. And then this little section of the map will be done. Despite the other side of it, which you still gotta build. Okay, so there's... Picture has... And I'll show you the picture we're actually replicating is this right here. Trying to remodel that with all of... So. Okay, where am I in this world? First off, we need to put another light so we can see. Oh man, did I not grab the curtains from that? That's fine. Good. Alright, so now we just need to find the... Can't believe I didn't copy all the curtains over. It's fine. It's fine. Easy fix. Cake, piece of cake. We're not gonna worry about how that doesn't line up. Don't worry about that. It's just a background item. We're not too concerned with it. Are concerned with that. Yeah, right. Egg. Let's expand this. Good, looking good. What does the bottom part look like? Essentially, it looks the same as this one, just expanded on. So I can actually just take this and these. Change the texture color. Oh, I didn't grab the stairs. Whoop. Here. See how that looks in the distance? We gotta get that corner right there. Actually, expand this. Put a trim. Put trim. Oh. This to like a white texture. Be a white brick. Okay. We're gonna put the pillars right there, and then we should be done with our second to last building. Then we just have one more. Looks like there's a glass windows right in there. Let's. Pretty good. Pretty good. Definitely need to put a chimney right up here, though. Thinking this one. I can't even see the effect that far. Oh, whatever. Maybe they'll zoom in on a scope or something. Okay. Good. Grunge it up.
I've been giving you the worst of me. Now you wanna stay tonight. Pretty how you work hard for me.
Okay.
We're forgetting
Sick.
I don't like no humble beats. Just go and slice it up. Now it's time to marinate. And right after we're done, I like it when you're looking like that. Don't like it when you chat. I like it when you're looking like that. Oh, shot your fun, don't mind my reaction. I like it when you look like that. Don't wanna watch a bugger with a white mouth. Just like it when you're looking like that.
Okay. Looks good. Looks good. Okay. Chat world, I'm gonna be right back. I'm gonna take a quick pause. Be right back. Yeah, we're back. Okay. Let's see. Need to get this last one. Last building. This one looks kinda like... What does this one look like? Get my chair tripping out in the background. I fixed that. Fix my chair real quick so it's not tripping the fuck out. That's better.
For the record, I'm done trying to make y'all comfortable. For the record,
Okay.
you ain't trying to grow, then it's done for you. For the record,
Yeah, so this thing, yeah.
for the record,
This thing with windows and magic, aka a building.
for the record,
This is what we gotta do. Our last one. It's green, which is annoying because there's no real, like, good green wood textures.
been a little too nice to y'all.
Whew. Okay.
Snake eyes on dice for y'all. Shoulders on ice for y'all.
I think I'm gonna start from the bottom and work my way up.
Got lost in the ball and age.
Yeah.
Flipping the bars and flipping the on record, off record. I still count wins when they got it. On record, off record. I let them take advantage. I was wildin' on record, off record deals. Tell them talk to Colin for the quote. On record, off record. I still want the act, not the ghost. Running through it with the young influence. Had a lesson presence. I'm succumbing to it. I've been giving yeses when I shouldn't do it. I complete objective, but the moves elusive and I'm barely moving. But I'm still gon' boost 'em. I can work on winnings when I know you're losing. So I with the winners and they throw the deuces. Guess I have to pivot, shooting the bazookas for the facts. I need racks, paper cash, buck attacks. That's a joke. Tell them laugh. Uncle Sam, buck out the bag. Brody plot, but get a whack. Contract, give me the max. I got lab on my back. You ain't that, then it's raps. Whoa, 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 whoa. For the record, I'm done trying to make y'all comfortable. For the record, you ain't trying to grow, then it's done for you. For the record, lab on
Cake, piece of cake.
for the record, ain't trying to link, no time to waste. For the record, yeah. For the record.
Fuck am I? Oh, there we go. Bada boom. Reet. Hmm. Thinking. Not gonna really see it from there. Where's my picture? Like. Okay. Definitely do that. Where is my arch? So good. We gotta work on these upper windows next, this little upper area. And it looks like there's like brick. They're not a solid pattern. So we gotta find like a good solid pattern and then put the 4 windows there, some dividers, and then the top portion, and we should be good. This. Alright, and then there's like a dividing beam. I might just use this instead of remaking one. Side. About even. Whoa, whoa, wrong button. Alright, good trim texture. And I'll block that. I think I like that one better. My boy! My boy! Welcome. XX Bearfang. One of the gentlemen who was gracious enough to help me with these models. Got these 3 bad boys in here, right here. Yeah, I'll show you what we got so far, Chris. So we got this, which you've seen over and over with the models. We actually got the perk machines done. This is Speed Cola with Bucking Bronco. Make our way through. You've seen this. Come through. We actually added a reflection probe in here, so it's a little bit more bright. Bounce through. We got our bridge walkway. We got our skyscrapers. The tram system. Bada bing, bada boom. We got a little bell tower building. And all of these buildings are going to be like floating every little bit. Doing like a little bounce. Our wall buy, we're still waiting on Comstock. He's going to go right there. Here's the other perk machines. So this is the one you hate, but it's Mule Kick. I forget what it's called in game. This is Speed Cola, but I don't have the bottle for it, so we gotta find that one still. PhD. We got Electric Cherry. And these, of course, will be spread out around. And then we're working on, we got this giant poster, which is actually from the game, which is really cool, right on the side of there. We were working on these buildings, these little background ones, which I'm having to build by scratch off of just this picture right here. And we're going to have like these giant thruster engines right underneath, which I got to build as well. And then we're going to head into Hudson's, which is this building I made. And we're going to head in here. We got our boy sitting on the counter like a G. It's like this little shop. Here's another perk. This is Jug. I think it's called the Devil's Kiss in the game. And yeah, so far so good, coming along. I adjusted the lighting a little bit because it was a little too fucking orange. But I think it looks okay now. I still think I might tweak it a little bit more. And I want to have these little fucking tram carts, trolley carts, move along these rails. But I forgot that you can't just make a whole prefab move. You have to name all the parts. So I got to go in and name them and then rerun the program and test it to make sure that they go through. They follow the path of Strux. They get to the end, which is going to be covered by a building, which we're going to make next. And then they restart over there, which is also going to be covered by another building. And then just keep a constant loop every 10 seconds. We'll just have these loop through. And I can actually, we'll save the prefab, we'll leave the prefab, so I can play the effects. Because it doesn't play effects when you're not in there. But yeah, so let's go ahead and play the effects. We have like little bugs floating right there, some flies going through. It's all this little holy garden. Steam coming off the water. Trolley cars are actually burning. And because I'm going to have them linked, you're going to see them like move with the fire blowing in the wind as they move across the trolley. It's going pretty decent. And I found my solution to cover up the lighthouse area because that section of the map is way the fuck over there. So we got that covered up. And then on the other side, I was playing in the game because I actually bought it for $12. I bought every BioShock, all the DLCs, everything. Steam had a sale for like 12 bucks, so I hooked it up. And I can actually get more detail and more precision other than watching a YouTube video of someone playing it. And I saw that they're actually off the coast of Maine, so I can hide this section of the map with the perspective from the lighthouse with, like, the landmass and islands and all sorts of shit. So, there will be a way to hide it all so that it's consistent. And the higher you go, because the players aren't going to go about this high, you still can't see it, especially when they're ziplining. Because they're going to be ziplining through all this. And these trolleys were a nightmare to make, this rail system and piping. Ugh. But it's okay, we're only about a quarter of the way there. And then once we're done with Eden Square, we're going to continue working our way up through. We're going to have buildings all on this side. Going all the way up through. We're only about a quarter of the way done with the map as a whole. And I still got to make an Easter egg and blah, blah, blah. So, hopefully everyone enjoys it, because I am putting a lot of fucking work into this. I love it. This is going to be a banger. I love you. Okay, where the fuck were we? We were on this building. The fuck? Enter prefab. Boom, 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 boom. Okay. I need the windows. We're working on the windows. That's right. That's right. We gotta build like a trim around these windows. First in the world, question mark? Fuck. Okay. Where's my... That's better. Well, it does need to be blocks. I think we'll rock with the blocks. Let's see, they're gonna be able to see it from there. Okay. You're gonna be able to see it from here. Here. I think that looks pretty good in the distance. Pretty decent. Okay. Oh, my back. Ugh. Build up this top portion, and then we should be good to go. I think I'm literally just gonna take this one. Copy it. Alright, so I think every building needs to have a light, and then I'm just going to remove the specular comp so that it doesn't have that, like, reflection on it, but it will still be lit up. Every building's going to have a light in front. This one looks good. This one's good. This one's kind of far. And we're going to take all of these and remove the spec comp. I don't like how it reflects. I'm going to put that down to -12. Perfect. So now it's still lit up, but there's no like, oh, there's a light here. There's a blatant light here. Okay. Good. Good. Not bad for background buildings. Pretty decent. Now I need to... Oh! I know what I need to do next, but I don't think I have the strength to do it. Have to... design this. That looks like it's gonna be a bitch. I'm gonna build the lighting, and then while that light is building, I'm gonna take a quick pause again, and I'm gonna be right back, guys. Yeah, buddy. Okay, so what we're gonna do. I think I'm gonna take. Might just take some of these buildings and just put them on the other side. A lot of them are the same with some slight differences. If you see this little back alley, this is like the corner where that giant picture is. But on the other side of it is a set of buildings. I'm gonna have to build this one, which is fine. It looks like there's a set of buildings that are similar to these. And it looks like the guys who made the actual game were either a combination of either laziness or efficiency, however you want to look at it, but they just used the same models over and over again. So I think that's exactly what I'm going to do right now to at least give me like a reference for that side of the street. And that would be this side over here. Piece of cake. Okay. Sure, I get a good perspective on this. It's gonna be a night. If I stamp this prefab, it's gonna be a nightmare. Maybe if I... Let's see. I just... I just copy this, put it over there, and then grab the buildings I want. That might work better. Let's copy it. Let's go ahead and stamp prefab, and interesting, when I stamped the prefab, it fucking did that. Bag 1, insanity? What's insanity, my friend? The fact that I'm a Looney Tune making this map? Thinking. Just copy all this. See if I just grab that one. I want the tree. You're insane. Yeah, I am a little Looney Tune, my friend. I mean, I think it's coming along pretty good if you haven't seen it. So this is just the outside of it. And then there's like 3 more areas. I dropped a like and shared you out, my boy. Thank you so much. Yeah, so we have like this. Ah, fuck it. I can just show you. I can just show you the map. I haven't actually played it, but I can show you the rest of it. Let's go ahead and unstamp that. We'll get rid of that. I can just copy it over. Yeah, so let's actually go in game and see how it looks. No, I'm saving it like 500 times. Let's close this. might lag out in a second. Just stand by. It's got to rebuild the lighting. Oh, it's gonna quit in 1 second. You subbed to the channel? Damn, it didn't pop up, man. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. I don't know why my notification didn't go off. Yeah, I'm gonna hop in game right now so you can see what we have, because this is only a small portion. Lighthouse, we have the church, all of it. Okay, finally quit. I don't know if you heard me because I know it was lagging, but we have like a whole other sections of the area which I'm going to show you right now. Let's go ahead and pause the music. If I could fucking find my music. Yeah, let's go ahead and fire this up. I'm not going to compile and light because that's going to take too long, but I can just run the map, show you the loading shit and everything. It says that my private doesn't show up when you sub to the channel. Oh, no, you're all good. You're all good. It's all good, my friend. How long have you been working on this map? I started last July, and then I entered the Noah J contest, so I put a pause on it, stopped, I got a new hard drive, so I had to re-download mod tools and start over fresh, and then picked it back up after Noah J's most recent contest, which I think ended end of August. So since the end of August, I had to restart on it. But yeah, we actually have an animated loading screen, which is pretty cool. We're gonna go ahead and skip through. And that's right, we have the actual fucking skyhook. Alright, so we got this. This is the lighthouse area. Still gotta come back through and re-edit it. Not 100% done with it yet. There's gonna be like the coast of Maine in the background, so you don't see the giant clouds from Columbia. Yeah, we're gonna make our way up into the lighthouse. Straight from the game, if you're familiar with it. And you're not gonna start with the skyhook, but you will get it, because you will be able to use the tram system and fly around just like the game. Make our way up. Go through. We'll crank up the power. You need to pop off on YouTube, you're crazy. Dude, it's such a struggle to grow on YouTube. I do the best I can. I want to make something really cool for people to enjoy. But yeah, we have the lighthouse right here. It's got the same puzzle. We're gonna have a whole animation sequence, which I gotta buff out on this. Actual sounds from the game where the sky turns red and flashes. Through. Now this is just like a rough mock-up of the animation sequence, but it's just something to like get me there. And then we're gonna go in here. This is gonna be all players required. You're gonna get encapsulated. Right now it's just a platform. You're gonna get encapsulated in, and you're gonna get launched up into Columbia. So there's like this whole shaking scene sequence and everything. Right now this is literally just a rough mock-up of what I want. We're gonna come back and finish it. And then you're gonna land in the city. Up in the sky. We have the actual song from the church playing as you're lower down. The players can look around, but they can't move. Actually gonna put on God mode so I don't fuck around and die. And then your HUD comes back, you have control again, and the zombies start spawning. Then you get your pop-up objectives just like in the game. Zombie models are from Shadows of Evil, but I think they match the theme of BioShock really well, so that's why I chose them. We actually have the vending machines are the Vigors from the game. And you can't really see, hang on, let me pause so you can see the icons pop up. Let me hide my camera and shit. So the actual Vigors and then the actual icons pop up. Get the fuck out of my way. There's an inventory HUD, which I haven't really finished yet. Because I don't know what I'm going to do yet for it. But now we have the Welcome Church. Make our way through. There's going to be a giant Comstock statue sitting right there in the middle. Gotta remember my camera's on. Right here in the middle is going to be the giant Comstock statue. Come through this side of the church. We got another Vigor machine. Double tap. Got a shield part. It actually pops up when you pick up a shield part. We'll make our way down the stairs. This is, you can't access this, is blocked off. I got really lazy and just said you can see through there. So, we're gonna make our way down. I actually want to grab this gun so I can show you the Pack-a-Punch camo. Make our way down. And then there's gonna be two giant angel statues here. I still gotta get them from the game. And then you enter the waters just like in the game where the priest fucking drowns you. And then you accept the baptism, essentially. And then you enter Columbia where Booker wakes up. The zombies always follow you, so there's no like delay or lag. And then we have another perk. Stamina up. Bucking Bronco. This is probably one of my favorite areas, is this garden area. And then in the game, you weren't able to access this side, but I decided that it would be a lot more fun if you could. A lot more room to run around with the zombies. We'll come through to the garden area. The skybox is my favorite, especially with that sun. There's a box location, and then you enter the city. Everything right there. These trains are eventually going to move through. They're kind of stationary right now. And then the buildings we were working on, which I did finish, but they just didn't compile. Make our way upsy daisies. There's going to be the giant Comstock statue right there. And this is a working health bar, too. Up on the top left, and then below it is the shield once you get it. We have all the other Vigor machines. This is Speed Cola. I'm not done fucking with it yet. Mule Kick. This one's PhD. And Electric Cherry. We'll make our way into Hudson's. Here we have... this is gonna be Jug. It's the Devil's Kiss. We got a little music Easter egg boy. This is the first time I've seen the box in here. I'll show you some of the box weapons. We got some goodies in there. Okay, we out here. I'm not gonna take that though, because it doesn't work. And then, yeah, so far, so good. This is what we got so far. We're about a quarter way through the city. It's just me working on this. I have had some help with a friend of mine who did the models for me. And then another, I'd say another buddy of mine, another person who's been working with me on ripping the models from the game. So, yeah, it's been going really well. But as for, like, the programming and then the model layout, it's just myself. I'm a lone warrior. They need you on BO6 for DLC 3. Yeah, that'd be nuts. Does this map have a main Easter egg yet? It does not yet. I'm going to have one. I always like having a map with a purpose in playing. And there will be, like, Rapture is going to make an appearance in this. That's where the Pack-a-Punch is going to be. And I'll actually show you what the Pack-a-Punch camo looks like. Behold, Rapture. No. So we'll come through. So you can see this is the camo that we chose. It's the Empire camo. I think it matches the theme pretty well. And then when you get the shield built, it fills up your top blue bar right there. Obviously, still working on the map, but I mean, once it's fully completed, there will be a main Easter egg. There will be a main Easter egg. There will be numerous side Easter eggs. And yeah, it should be a good time. Hopefully people enjoy it. I think this is one of my better maps I've made so far. Or at least will be. And yeah, I can show you the rest of the perk icons as well. As soon as I run my ass over here. Mule kick. Speed cola. Fuck am I missing? Oh yeah, Jug. Yeah, so far so good. I think it's coming along pretty well. We gotta change those icons as well to make it more match the theme. Yep, I'm pretty happy with it. Is there any other area you want to see? Or, like, would like to see again? Running off of PS5, but probably by the time this map is complete, I'll be on PC, you know? This map this is gonna take me a while. But what am I trying to say? All of the custom zombies maps you have to play on PC. They're not gonna be accessible on PlayStation. So if you have if you can get a computer that has Black Ops 3 on Steam, you can definitely play this for free. With the exception of buying Black Ops 3, of course. And then I don't have a Patreon, so I make like $0 off of this. So this map will be like 100% free. Alright, so let's go ahead and... Let's go ahead... quit out of this. Put my back. Pop open Radiant. Let's get some music back on. This. Alright, so where was I? We are working on this. Oh man, this is gonna suck. Just to finish this segment. Imagine it's gonna take a while, way longer to complete this map. Yeah, dude, we're only like a quarter of the way there, just building it, so as it's a playable zombies map. And I still need to like make an Easter egg. Consumes my life. Plus with work and school and shit. Oof. I wish this was my full-time job. I could just do it non-stop. I'd have this thing done so quick. Alright, that's right, I was working on this side of the buildings. I need... Where's my camera? I need to work on these buildings right here. Which I need another picture. You better show me what's going on. Then there's another building right there. But I can at least start getting some of these buildings over. So let's copy this. Stamp prefab. Maybe one day you'll be doing this stuff full time. Who knows? Let's see. Dude, if I can grow on YouTube, which I'm trying my best to do, that would be dope. If I can make an income off of YouTube, building maps and shit, that'd be pretty cool. I'm such a small channel, still working on trying to get discovered. Alright, so we got... Definitely need to hide this. Hide this one. Oh, this fucking tree. Alright, let's copy this over. Seems impossible to blow up on YouTube, right? You're right. But it is possible. All the best for your 2025, bro. All the best to you, man. And I wish you a happy new year. I hope this year was amazing for you. And I hope your next one's even better, dog. Go ahead and move this. And I definitely need this building next. Say bless my boy. Peace, blessings to you and your family. Blessings to yours as well, good sir. I hope you guys had an amazing holidays, and I hope you have a great rest of your day if you're about to head out. And tune in next time I'm streaming. I look forward to seeing you. This. Alright, that gives me a good perspective of this side of the building. I don't know if I want that. Oh, this was a bad idea. Whew, that wasn't annoying at all. Whew, jeez. That was a good patience test, right? Hang on, stream's gonna get laggy. Start the legs build. Definitely need to put a fucking probe in here. See how that. Let's go ahead and save. Let's go ahead and build the lighting. Might have to put another light in there. See how that looks. It's not too bad. Especially when they're in game. Nah, it should be good. Okay, well. I am actually going to wrap it up here. We achieved our goal, which was finishing these side buildings. We explored the map. And yeah, it's looking really good. So I'm going to go ahead and stop the stream. I don't know when, maybe next week, maybe sooner, we'll do another run. But until then, thank y'all for watching. Whenever you watch, if it's now, if it's later, I appreciate y'all, and I look forward to seeing you guys on the next one. Peace, y'all.